Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. I am going to just do another quick little loop around just to see if there's another level 2 lock I can get into. Oh, hello. Well, my gear slots are full, so I can't do that. I don't know why that is
Revelio
being so loud at me. There has to be a thing. That's another level 3. Okay, so. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I do... Wait, no. I'm well above the 3 broomsticks right now. Doi. Here's the 3 broomsticks. I don't think we've gotten access to a particular side quest yet, but... Oh, looks like we have, actually.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Oh no, that's just Poppy. Okay. Well, we're in here. Let's chat with Poppy.
Over here.
Do this debrief.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin,
Yeah.
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Yes, we should definitely check on
That's
her.
a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
I have no reason to not tell her at this point. I think I've divulged a fair bit of it to Natty and Sebastian at this point, so it's to do with Ranrock.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack.
I don't
It's a
think we
bit of a
needed
long
to go
story,
into
and
this
Fig
much
had asked that I
detail,
not speak
but-
of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Oh wait, no. Nope, that's the one that's been standing
To see
out
a
there
creature
for a
get that
while.
like that. Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
They really don't have any business in Hogsmeade, yeah.
Revelio.
Alright, I'm not seeing anything obvious. Well, let's... Look, let me see. That one looks like a level 2 lock, maybe. Please? Nope, level 3. There are so many level 3 locks in this dang village. It's
Thank you
very
again
annoying.
for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing.
Revelio.
A lot of time and trouble.
I was glad to help.
What can I do for you today?
Well, I am going to sell you a whole slew of things. Obviously anything that's not identified we will not sell yet, but I did swap my gear between episodes so that we
Here you found a bit of
have
treasure in the forest.
everything.
Was never one for adventure myself.
But this way, We know we have everything equipped that is the best that we have. Because I've already done some upgrades on stuff, it is already quite a bit better in general, but it is good to always go through. And you really can get a ton of money this way. There we are.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
You as well, Mr. Pippin. And we're starting to see daybreak. Man, I wish that I could easily get
Revelio.
those dang Demiguise statues. It's quite irritating, if you ask me. But, let's see. What do I want to do?
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing?
You know what? You know what? I'm going the wrong way from where I wanted to be going. That's a level 3 lock. Still no sign of Penny. To get the minding your own business mission started. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get us to a point where we can fly, which we should be able to do right about here. At least that has always been where I can start flying. Rude. I have not gotten this Merlin trial yet, and since I'm here, I might as well go for it. But first, we should have a thing right over here.
Revelio.
Oh, where the heck is it? It's really all the way up there?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
That's an incredibly annoying one. Well, I'm not going for the field guide page. I will go for this Merlin trial, though. Because this should be a nice, easy one. See all of the balls for us to shoot.
Revelio.
There we go.
Merlin himself.
There we are. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See how close we are to getting another set of gear slots. It didn't tell me. How rude. But I am going to very quickly... Pardon me, that came out of nowhere. I do want to very quickly look through where we can still get Demiguise statues, because I just need 2 more to upgrade my my thing. So alright, so I could do Keenbridge and what? I don't even remember which one it was, but this way.
Revelio.
I'm sure it was behind a locked door. But what I will probably do, first off, I do want to get these things while I can. There it is. I know it was not that far off.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I honestly would love it. I very much love small, comfy towns. I say as I'm currently living in a large city.
Revelio.
Alright. I think, if I had to guess,
Alohamora.
in here is where I would imagine a Demiguise statue to be. Come on, there we go. Was I right or was I left? And if you know what I was referencing there, you had very good book taste as a child. Nope, just a legendary chest. We'll take it. Nice. Hopefully we get another good one. I mean, legendary items will always give us lots of money regardless.
Revelio.
Let's see here. Oh, there we are. I see it. There we are. So we'll do Keenbridge. God, I was just off. So annoying. I hate that minigame so freaking much.
I'm
So
now,
annoying.
Demiguise.
Here we go. Come on. There we go. Duracall statue. And I believe there was something up top as well. Or not. Alright. But that with, I think, yeah, just one more Demiguise statue and I should be good. I do want to go through here.
Revelio.
To get the
Alohamora.
the chests that are in here. I will never cease to be bothered by the existence of this minigame. And I know I comment on it an absurd amount, but it's so stupid. Oh, is this our music dude? I think it might be. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that he hails from Keenbridge. Good to know. Alright, let's do some flu powdering then. Let's see, it was Aaronshire. Okay, cool. So, yep, we will travel. Oh. Am I still inside, technically? Is that why it's not letting me fast travel? I would like to go to Aaronshire, please. Or do I? There we go. It's because I didn't have the flu flame selected. Like a dingus. We do still need to get back here to do a small quest
You decided
as
against
well.
censoring the absconders.
Revelio.
Let's see here. I'm still getting to it, don't worry. I'm finally a high enough level to do it.
Alohamora.
So... oh, these Demiguise moons. I hope that I'm going in the correct building. That is always the key. Are you going in the right building?
Revelio.
Nope, that is a lock. I think I just saw a spider. Basket weave handle. Lovely. I usually change my wand handle quite a bit more than I have been for this playthrough so far. I like the saber, the black saber handle that I've been using so far.
You look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against censoring the...
Revelio.
Ah, it's in here. Okay. Ooh.
Alohamora.
Interesting. Very interesting. Because this is a building that becomes meaningful for the little extra quest that we have to do in here as well. So very interesting indeed. But I will verify our numbers. But I believe now we should be able to go back to Mr. Moon. We have 13. Yep, that's what we need. So let's do that. We're going to be coming back to Aaronshire relatively soon. So I'm not going to do anything just yet. But let's go to our Hogwarts map. Whoops, wrong thing. Hogwarts, Hogwarts, Hoggy Woddy Hogwarts. Teach us something, please. I still have not gotten that Flue Flame. Interesting. This is where I have to remember. There we are, Faculty Tower. Have to remember where everything is. Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon. Teach me the highest power, Alohamora. Man, that portrait really wants us to be quiet.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
Yes, indeed.
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alohamora lesson. With this
Excellent.
knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done
Sweet.
all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
Sweet.
Now that you've mastered
So-
Alohamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding Demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Excellent. Now, there are a bunch of level 3 locks we could now conceivably go after here, but because we're back in the castle, I am going to have us go do Mum's the Word so that we can help out Natty, keep her story going forward. Because it is an important one, I dare say. It's a little too...
Things like this. What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
Oh, silly young students using spells they shouldn't be using. I love it. Totally the sort of thing that I would do. Well, to a certain degree, at any rate. I think pushing the boundaries of what you should and shouldn't be doing is something that all children do. That's part of growing up, testing boundaries, testing your abilities. And I haven't really spoken about this directly in regard to this game yet, for what I have said I'd like to be looking at it for in terms of a literary work, but there really is something in the openness for children and teens to do things on their own outside of the strict school setting that is significant to the Victorian school story specifically. So that's
so frustrating.
One of the things that I want to be looking at. And also it is yet another thing for Natty and Sebastian specifically that is part of what makes them such foils to each other.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I don't think I'm the best
So frustrating.
one for that, but...
She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Yeah, how did, you become an animagus?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Understandable. I will say, Professor Weasley is rather like Molly Weasley in the future, I would say. And also very much like Professor McGonagall as well. So, I would definitely think, overall, erring on the side of caution.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Interesting. both very legitimate takes on why your form would be what it is.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That really is incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I'm not gonna say we can't let your mother stop us, because I think we both feel that we are on the right path, but I'm not gonna lie, the poaching specific stuff.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Absolutely, Natty. I am happy to help. That is definitely a complex sort of situation. Alright, so obviously we now have Alohamora 3. I think, honestly, I think we're in a really good spot to
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
See what we can do in terms of
Revelio.
any additional side questing stuff here in the castle. I am going to work my way to where the what's-its are, the field guide pages that I have to find for Professor Weasley are, but yeah. Let's see what we can do. Now that we have level 3 Alohamora unlocked, technically that does open up a few more things that we can literally open up.
Revelio.
It feels like I should be able to do something in there. Maybe I've already found a field guide page or something. Oh, Sir Cadogan. You are a ridiculous, ridiculous man. I do know of some stuff in the dungeons that we haven't done yet. As far as, field guide pages go.
Revelio.
We're right by the library, though, so this is a perfect time to go for the
Reading
library.
can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Because for some people, reading really is boring, unfortunately. For me, it's not boring, but I have to be so purposeful with my reading and active in it that I just can't read quickly. But
that book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
We should go for that.
Revelio!
Is there another chest that I saw evidence of? I fully thought that I had seen evidence of a larger chest. Let me very quickly take care of this picture, though, because this will be a nice, easy one to get. I will slowly get all of these field guide pages, at least enough to finish off the collection, or the challenge, rather. Wonderful. All right. 2 more, and I believe we're going to get one right over here, actually. But...
Revelio!
Oh, maybe not. Okay, Sophronia Franklin. And she is the one who had us do the Hall of Herodiana as well, if I remember correctly.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Nerdy Ravenclaw. I say as a total nerd. This is all basically fan service for fans of the original books and of the films.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
That would be the golden snidget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
That is Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the 3 brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Oh man. This is interesting because at the time of Harry Potter, in the future, the Deathly Hallows seem to be more of a mythic concept and not really directly connected with the tale of the 3 brothers. So, this suggests that even 100 years in the past, they are more widely known, which technically makes sense if you think about it. But, Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The snitch, right? It has to be the snitch. No, the quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Oh man, I forgot how much additional info that she provides, even if you answer correctly.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I am going to go through all of the questions because there's no reason not to.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
That would be the Wizards' Council.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
A note about that previous question, I also believe that that was when the unforgivable curses were made illegal, was the switch from the Wizards' Council to the Ministry of Magic. And the smallest dragon breed is the Peruvian Vipertooth. The Ukrainian Iron Belly is the largest. And the Antipodian Opali, I'm not sure where it is in the size space, but in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery on mobile, they made the Opali absolutely gorgeous.
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
That would be Hengist of Woodcroft.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide-Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A Demiguise. If you think about Hide-Behind, that means it hides behind. And what creature can become invisible? A Demiguise.
A Demiguise.
Yes! While the Hide-Behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
This is something that you know if you've read Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And it's the entry on the Lethifold, and it is the Patronus Charm.
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
That would be Gamp.
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
I love this. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
This is the Rune Spore, and that I knew that when we got to this that I would get the animal correctly. The Rune Spore is the 3-headed snake that is in the arithmancy puzzles.
The Rune Spore.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the Rune Spore's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
At Mount Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
That would be Amotentia.
Amotentia.
That's the answer. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I hope that you all are okay indulging me, but I am going to do the last set of questions. I am trying to flex a little bit with my Wizarding World knowledge.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
That is Egbert the Egregious.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Ooh. I think it's stooging. My Quidditch knowledge is not the best.
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Oof. Clearly my attempt to flex is failing now. I believe it's bad luck.
Bad luck?
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbulus mimbletonia.
Mimbulus mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Ooh, I believe it's Basil Flack.
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
Oh. I think it's a smaller pot.
A smaller pot?
Incorrect. The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
Oh. I believe the Amazon.
The Amazon rainforest?
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
This one I know. Chester? No, buddy. Buddy. Oh my god, cat. Apologies, one sec. I must adjust this cat. He amazingly didn't mess up any actual recording stuff, but he did manage to move my entire computer. There we go, buddy. There you go. Did you get warm in the window? That is Sir Luckless. Oh no, it did pause this, didn't it? There we go. God. I don't know how you managed to do that. Sir Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ooh. This was Ulick Gamp.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You should be pleased with your performance. Not many students would have done so well. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
All right.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Indeed. So let's do that quickly. And again, thank you for indulging me on that, everybody. I do actually really love trivia in general, so this it's a nice little addition in my opinion. But the book on immediate transfiguration, this book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading. Alright, so that means we have another field guide page to look for then, but we will do that next time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I will see you then.